What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Don Rico, back at it again with another one. Now, I know I haven't really been posting recently. I just been super busy, but listen, I'm not trying to get into all that right now. I'm on a timetable, so this video is actually going to be pretty quick, despite me saying many videos that I'm actually going to be pretty quick. But this one's actually going to be fast because I'm literally on a timetable. I got a calendar that I need to follow. Again, I posted a video on the importance of a calendar because you get a lot of shit done in a short amount of time, and what feels like a short amount of time. It's still morning time as of this recording, and I've already done quite a bit. So I'll either post it here or there or in the cards to how it is that you can set up your calendar and why it's important for y'all to set up a calendar. But listen, I'm going to speak on this very briefly because I literally just got back from the gym. And since it's 2025 and since we are in a new year, and the biggest thing that everyone makes on their New Year's resolutions is to live a healthier and more fit lifestyle. This is going to be a brief video talking on the importance of being fit. Listen, I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. I cannot stress this enough. Y'all need to get your grown asses in the gym. And the reason why I say you need to get into the gym rather than working out at home is because when you're at home, you're in a comfortable environment. You're in a comfortable environment that's going to motivate you to grow. And it's not going to inspire you to push yourself harder. Because 9 times out of 10, most people are not going to push themselves as hard as someone else who's been doing it for years, such as me, is going to push you. Now, the benefit of going to a gym is that when you go to a gym, you're surrounded by a network of people. See, when y'all think about the gym costs or something like that, you're like, oh, it's expensive just to use equipment. It's not about the equipment. See, that's your beginner's mentality activating right now. It's not about the equipment. The equipment is part of it. It's what you do with it. It's how often you use it. But more importantly, it's the community. It's the network that you have access to. It's the community of people who are living that lifestyle. Think about it. How often, when you go out in your regular lives, how often do you see people who are in super good shape, who are fit, who look awesome in whatever it is that they wear, and you're like, holy cow, and you just can't help but turn your head because of how good they look? They're few and far between. You rarely see them out in society unless you particularly go to places to where there is a congregation of them. But what I'm trying to tell you is that most times they all congregate within the gyms. And the reason why, and the kind of gym that you pick actually matters. Don't go to fucking Planet Fitness, for example, because you go to Planet Fitness, I'm going to be real with you. The culture is only full of people who are just there to just casually work out. They don't know what they're doing. And those who actually do know what they're doing, usually they're the ones that get side-eyed and they get kicked out because they're outperforming. But that's a whole nother video. Gym culture is a whole nother video. I'm just trying to express the importance to y'all, the importance of actually going to the gym. You need to be surrounded by people who are the embodiment of what it is that you're trying to be, which is fit and healthy. And you need to build relationships with these people, work out with these people, talk to them, figure out how it is that they went about doing whatever it is that they're doing so that you can learn from them. And it's primarily a masculine environment, but it's a competitive environment as well. When I go there, for example, when I go to the gym, I walk in it like I own the damn place. Like, this is my kingdom. This is my world. And y'all are just here. Y'all are just visitors. This is my kingdom. It's a mentality that I have, and it's a friendly competition mentality. I have no smoke for nobody, but I need to put myself in that headspace to be on my P's and Q's so I can operate as optimally as possible, because regardless of what it is that you think, there's always going to be someone bigger than you. There's always going to be someone stronger than you. There's always going to be someone who looks better than you. But what separates you from most people is your mentality. And that's the number one thing that I want to push when it comes to working out. It's not about the body. It's not about the health particularly. It's the mentality that you develop in the pursuit of a fit body. Now, the reason why I say all this is because we're all in the new year. Everybody's pumped up. I know it's January, I know it's early, and everyone seems like they're motivated and excited. Unfortunately, most people are going to fall off because they don't have a program. They don't have a system in place. I recommended in a previous video, work out at least in the beginning, 3 days a week, because it sets the bar low, at least 30 to 45 minutes. What you do when you do this is because you build a habit, you build a system, and the initial inertia begins to fall off slowly but surely because it's becoming a regular part of your normal behavior, like brushing your teeth. You don't face inertia brushing your teeth. You just get up and you brush your teeth. You know what I mean? You don't even think about it. Or it's like making your bed. You just don't think about it. You just make your damn bed. It's the same with everything in life, including getting up and going to the gym. And I'm saying, I have to emphasize this, y'all. Actually go to a gym. You have extra money to spend on all this other tomfoolery and bullshit. I'm sure you can scrounge out $30 to $50 to spend to go to a gym. I'm sure you can do that. A decent gym with a decent workout culture, full of people who are actually serious about getting to the best shapes of their lives or being a better version of themselves. You do this long enough and you get to the results, your physiological appearance will have an effect on you psychologically. And all of a sudden, you move with more confidence. You carry yourself much more efficiently in public. You're an outlier. Your clothes fit better on you. You become more attractive. You actually become healthier, stronger. You feel great. You look great. That translates into business. That translates into making more money. That translates into relationships. That translates into just a better quality of life. I cannot express this enough to y'all. Y'all need to get your asses up and go to a gym. Go to the gym. Be surrounded by a network of people who are getting after it. You are the sum total of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. Make sure they are all the embodiment of where it is that you're trying to go and where it is that you're trying to be, whether they're on their way or they're already there. It's important that you all surround yourselves with people like this. And here's another benefit. Because you're seeing the benefit in real time. And I'm not really talking about the pump. I'm talking about the endorphins. How it has an effect on you positively from a hormonal perspective. You see how I talk with such coherence and confidence? It's because I know this shit and I know it works. And I've experienced this firsthand. And I'm telling y'all, you can have this too. But you need to develop systems and you need to put in the proper habits in place. But more importantly, you just need to be in environments where the people are where it is that you want to be. And they are at a certain point in their lives. Like, for example, if you're trying to be an awesome salesman, for example, you need to be surrounded by people who know and understand sales. It doesn't matter what industry of sales they're in. It doesn't matter if they're selling life insurance. It doesn't matter if they're selling automobiles. It doesn't matter if they're selling consultations. It doesn't matter if they're selling you in terms of being a personal trainer. Everything is sales. You're a walking billboard. You're participating in sales whether you like it or not. But that's a whole nother video. What I'm trying to say to you is that you will have an advantage and edge over most people because most people don't look like me. Most people will not look like you if you're on this path. And most people just are, I tell you, most people are just unable to compete. And this will give you an edge and an advantage over most people. I'm telling you, fitness is the closest thing. And this is the takeaway. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Fitness is the closest thing to a limitless pill as humanly possible. It's not getting rich. Getting rich is another awesome aspect. It is. But the closest thing to you that you can possibly approach to a limitless pill, to that NZT, is fitness. 100,000%. It's fitness. It's 100% fitness. You look good, you feel good, and it translates and it trickles down to every other aspect of life. And then you start developing a mentality and a spirit of abundance. That's it. It's continuous improvement. It's continuously pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself. It's a way of seeing what it is that you're made of mentally. That's why sometimes I like to go on long distance runs, because I need to see what it is that I'm made of. Because in the middle of doing these hard things, your mind is going to tell you, and it's that bitch voice in you, it's going to tell you, I want to stop. It's too hard. Can we stop, please? No, you got to ignore it and you need to keep pushing. You need to see what it is that you're made of. You need to see how far you can push this, because if you don't, I'm telling you, you're leaving a lot of potential on the table. And it starts with this. Just get off your ass, stop your whining and complaining, and just go to a gym. Straight up. I'm going to leave y'all with that, because I got a calendar that I need to follow. I got other shit that I need to do. I got other business I need to handle. All right. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Till then, deuces.